Proster. From teaching first and second grade phonics, this would be Claudia Proster. We're going to test some of this wood because I want to make sure if I'm going to put it in my bundles that it's good, you know, that it's low. I'm pretty sure it is, but I like to be able to tell my customers I did check the wood. Larry put a fan in here, made a shelf real quick, put a fan in here because it's 9:30 in the morning and it's already 85 degrees. And we certainly wouldn't be doing this if I had any hardwood left at all. I sold 12 bags yesterday, so that's kind of taking away from my wood for the wood stand. It's also taken away if anybody calls me and needs wood. So we have to process some of his wood to get my bag situation back up to date. We have plenty of pine. If you haven't seen that video, check it out.
Okay, we got us a fan here. Shoot.
It is hot. All right, I want to split these and I want to check them because they're heavy.
Well, you got red oak here. That's
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
thing you should have
I know,
grabbed.
but let's see what it is.
Well, I don't have my gloves.
Where are they?
I brought them, I thought. Now they're on the dash of the sidekick.
All right. Oh, sorry. Do you want your drink? I went ahead and brought it. Those look. Here.
Thank you.
I want to check those. This is 15 or 16. And where's that? Here?
They're all the same thing.
Wow. That's not red oak, is it?
No, we're not doing red oak. I'm trying to do your bagwood now. It's irrelevant. This is back of the barn. We don't. Obviously, the red oak is going to be high. It won't
I
even
wanted
be.
to see it.
If you want to break that down, give it here.
All right, this one is. Oh, that looks very pumpy here, doesn't it?
Jump.
Yeah. Let me throw it.
All right.
Throw it up in there.
Boiler wood.
Yep. I'd like to see what this is. We know that's going to be the highest of everything, but I'd like to see it. Okay, this is red oak. Should be the highest of anything, and it is. It's 36, and that's wonderful because it's in the very back of the building, and it's.
This is
it's
a live tree we took out
Yep, it's going to stay back there in the back of the building.
2 months ago. Why do you keep grabbing the red oak?
Because that's a dead one. And that one is 23. I could have put that in my boiler wood. It wouldn't have hurt anything.
All right, then put it in the
I'm
bucket.
gonna. In my bag wood, not my boiler wood.
Red oak again.
I want to check this one too.
Well, you're picking the.
I don't want to pick your smallest because we worked hard to make sure you had something small.
Told you it don't matter. The bagwood's more profitable than the bulk. I've got a hell of a stock of wood.
Okay, 12%.
That red oak was 12%.
No, this one that we just did.
Here's a red oak been 6 months old in this building. This will be a good test.
All right.
6 months old.
12.4.
12.4. So from 30 to 12.4 in 6 months in here. That's typical what this building does.
I don't know if that's yours or mine.
Let's see what he'll do.
All right, I'll keep it. I'll let you keep it. I was telling them I am completely out of hardwood.
Yeah.
And that's why we're doing this.
Yep,
on
she's
this
completely
hot,
out of
sweaty
hardwood.
day.
Why do you keep grabbing a red oak?
I like it, and we have a lot of it. And I'll check it.
So you keep pulling from that tree. Let's put it.
31.
Yeah, that's too high.
I don't know that that's too high to mix with my pine. but
Yes, it is.
I certainly will put it
We don't sell nothing.
up there with for you.
People gonna have campfires with this. They'll smoke them out.
Well, I don't know anymore. What's what?
We got another one. What in the world?
That didn't have any bark, so I thought maybe it was lower. Yep, 19. Perfectly acceptable. That one's not. It's even lower.
It's walnut.
I'm gonna check that one. 11.8.
How much?
11.8.
That surprised me, but that come from Mark's load.
Oh, I thought that was. That looks pretty dry.
That fan makes all the difference in the world.
We
Shoot.
We could do this all day.
Man,
Maybe not. All right,
I'm
these are-
not sure what this
This
is.
is too big. This is.
Check the moisture on this.
All right. 18.3. Perfectly fine.
I'm not sure what the bark is. Is that maple?
I don't know.
I believe it's hard maple.
Here's one. This is too big. Oh, so we should break it down anyway. I'll move that.
Well, this little DR is paying for itself. No, that's for sure.
We certainly did cuss this Dior. A lot. It's still too big. I don't want to take out one. Here. One of our really early videos, we talked about this DR and the fact that Larry got it for me for a Valentine's Day present. And I guess it must have been during COVID. We had to wait a long time for delivery. And I was using it over in my wood barn. And it just kept quitting on me.
Well, it's sure Mr. Dependable now.
What was wrong with it? It was doing something and it kept cutting off. He likes to say he took the stupid out of it.
You know, and in their defense, in this pansy world that everything's got to be safe, you know, but that's no sense in cutting the quality, or as I say, designed to fail. People said, well, put a 3/4 horsepower motor on it. That's not necessarily the right thing to do in something that's under-engineered. Just keep the same power that it had and just make it work together instead of fighting itself. That's what it was doing. The improper way things was mounted causes friction and stiction, which caused it to back up and jam. There's something simple, bearings, bushings, change rod angles, change the whole spring mechanism, the whole rail, the way it slides, the way it works on the beam. Nothing gets caught underneath of it anymore. And DR said, oh, he didn't have the electrical hooked up right. I mean, instead of admitting, it's a classic case of where, like Andrew Easton made, is a class act. He took care of BNF. He's ordered him a new motor. That wasn't Andrew's fault.
But he took care of his customer.
Now, it wasn't anybody's fault, but that's just Andrew stepped up. Blame Mother Nature for raining.
All right.
I'm glad BNF got there.
How about this?
That's a big one.
Yeah. It's not too long, I don't think.
Nope. And that kick that I just did right there,
Oh my gosh, it would take my arm and my elbow. I couldn't
when
use
the
it.
2 pins that aligned to bring up for the lever that was on this dumb thing here,
Oh yeah,
and
you had to hold a piece up.
yeah, you had to hold up. That brought out leverage, and that caused a movement in this, which then transferred down to 2 arms, back to 2 arms, up to the bearings, and caught that pinion in a certain position, and that pinion would fight back, kick this up, kick this rod back, and come back on this handle,
And hurt you.
and check out Bo to Bob.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Bo to Bob had the same problem.
I took all that apart and did all kinds of tests on it when it was engaged and disengaging, and watched what it was doing. And nobody had ever done that, because if they had, they would have changed it. And just shows you where we're headed with AI, because I would say probably a computer did this. Somebody on a computer designed this, and on the computer it worked.
They certainly didn't take into consideration my elbow because, oh, golly, it hurts.
Any kinetic can kick, so this is not beyond a kicking in it. You can't make it not a kinetic, so.
This is, I think, a locust. Oh my gosh, I only got that at like 4%. I knew it felt light.
Yeah, this building is unbelievable. I saw Dan this morning. He moved his little building around. He's got himself set up good. Anthony Ontario, he gets a little fishing. Bo to Bob, go over and check out Bo to Bob now. He's using his tongs.
Yeah.
He's pulling logs safer using tongs.
One of my favorite videos is where we did that old school bucket. Wasn't that with the tongs? I like that one. Woo!
And Dana and the missus at S'more Firewood, they want somebody to build them a building.
What kind of building? Like a wood building or a Quonset type?
That's what
We are pros in the Quonset hut business. I won't do it. We put up, the first one we put up with,
30 by 40.
we did it with a 14-year-old and an 8-year-old really, and they did an incredible job, and it was 3,000 nuts and bolts.
Yep.
Now they were a little older, probably 4 or 5 years when we put up the next Quonset hut.
And this big 40 by 60 that we have
Oh yeah, the boys did
was
that.
the business that I got in a problem there in 2000 with the landlord, so I said I'm going to build one for myself.
At the
And
Quonset.
my sheet metal crews and Robin and them put that building up one panel at a time. There was no putting the panels together and rolling them up like we did up here.
Oh yeah, I mean,
They built one panel at a time.
remember Kyle was on the outside
Yeah.
with like a harness and a drill, and I
Yeah.
was on the inside on the ladder with a drill.
But that building has in-floor heat in the front offices, geothermal, insulated. The one at the house is not insulated.
Right. Now I wish it was. It would be way too expensive and too much work.
Let me get that one more time.
Yeah, to insulate it.
But you can't beat them.
Yeah, I love
Cost
it.
per square foot.
Well, we've split for almost an hour. You want to just call it quits?
Yep, that concludes this video.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please, I don't know, share.
Yeah, we lost 4 subscribers, so
Yeah.
we're sorry we upset you.
I don't know what we did. Maybe it's because I burned up the firewood stand.
Well, no, this wasn't YouTube. This was unsubscribed. So, toodles, everybody, to everybody that wants to watch us. Toodles.